So yesterday we have created sample document, right? Do one thing. Creation of sample document is there, no? Please write down there. The sample document header is stored in the BKPF table. With the document status yum. The sample document line items. Are stored in the table. The sample document line items are stored in the table BSEG. See, yesterday we have created one sample document, right? We can see both the tables. So you can see the table contents in SE16N. These transaction codes we have already discussed many times. So table BKPF, then you click on enter. Company code SSKV, document number 1 lakh, fiscal year 2022. Click on, see, document number 1 lakh 1, and you see the document header details of the sample document, and you see the status yum. So whenever you see the status yum in the document header, you can understand that it's a sample document, right? Now, yesterday we have seen display of document also. Then posting of document by taking the sample document as a reference. Say for example, just now some guests came. So we brought some cool drinks, snacks, etc., and the amount is 500 rupees. Now we can use this sample document as a reference to post the actual business transaction of 500 rupees. So how to use the sample document as a reference? Transaction code F-. Document date is 1/9/2022. Type is SA. Company code SSKV. Posting date 1/9/2022. Period 6. September means 6th period. Currency INR. Posting key 40. I'm sorry. Sorry. Here, posting of document by taking the sample document as a reference, transaction code F-02, right? Now, in the transaction code F-02, go to menu document post with reference. Go to menu document post with reference. Document number is equal to 1 lakh 1. Company code SSKV. Fiscal year 2022. Select display line items. Click on enter. Look at the screen. Here, the sample document we have created on 30th August 2022, right? So that's why the system is showing this date. But today's date is 1/9/2022, right? So you have to change the document date and posting date. Document date is 1/9/2022. Posting date also 1/9/2022. So in the document header, other things you need not change. Of course, period. Then you need not enter posting key. You need not enter account also. Just to change the document date and posting date in the document header, then you click on enter. And it is enough to change the amount. The amount is equal to 500. And it is not necessary to enter the business area to enter the text for this first line item. Similarly, second line item, posting key 50, account 100. This also you need not enter, right? It is enough to change the amount column for the first line item. Then you click on enter. Again, the amount is 500 rupees. It is enough to change the amount for the two line items. That's it. Then click on save. Again, save. See, document 14 was posted in the company code SSKV. So this is the normal accounting document. Just a moment.
Sir, we didn't change the value date. Is it necessary? Is it not necessary to change?
Actually, the value date was taken as today's date, right?
Value date is taken as 30th.
Just a second. I did not notice that. Yeah, you have to change the value date also. Right? Value date, you have to change today's date. Okay. So document 14 means, right, it is the regular accounting document number. Then click on document header. See, BKPF table is normally updated with the document header, right? And you use the transaction FBR2. So you can use the direct transaction code FBR2 also. Here, go to menu document post with reference, no, right? Within brackets, FBR2. FBR2. So, write down with the help of the document, with the help of the transaction code FBR2, with the help of the transaction code FBR2, displayed in the document header, user can understand that the accounting document was posted, through sample document. Now, here, now only your GL account balance should have been updated. If you go to FS10N or FKGLB03, you can see the see 500 is updated in this month. Again, let us assume that we have incurred another 200 rupees as sundry expenses, right? Again, you can post it using sample document. Go to menu document, post with reference, document number 1,01,000, select display line items, click on enter, and you have to change the document date and posting date. 1/9/2022, posting it also 1/9/2022, click on enter. The amount 200 only, need not change also. Value date 1/9/2022, click on enter. Again, value date 1/9/2022 and save. You have to click on save 2 times. See, document 15 was posted in the company code SSKV. Now again, your GL account balance should have been updated. FS10. See, now the balance is 700. If you double click on the total, you can see the line items. Clear? No? Now, change sample document. So how to change the original sample document FBM2? Document number is equal to 1,01,000. company code SSKV, fiscal year 2022. Click on enter. So double click on debit credit and credit line account, right? So here in the original document, we can change the amount, value date, text, etc. You cannot change the business area. You cannot change the account number and company code. Right? Continue. Right down there. In the original sample document, we cannot edit GL account number, company code, business area as such. So double click on the debit line and credit line items and make the necessary changes. Click on save. Now delete the sample document, F.57. So if you feel that this sample document is no more necessary, you can delete it from the database. F.57. F.57. Company code is equal to SSKV. Document number 1,01,000. Fiscal year 2022. See, reference document type M. M means sample document, right? Self-test run. Normally, when we are going to delete anything, first we execute that deletion on the test run basis. Then after that, we can delete permanently. Self-test run. Click on execute. So observe the document. Means it will display the details of the document. Observe the document. Click on back arrow. Deselect test run. Click on execute. Update run. Do you really want to delete? Yes. Click yes on the message. Now, if you try to display the sample document in FBM3, FBM3 means display sample document, right? See, document 1,01,000 SSKV does not exist in the fiscal year 2020. So with the help of the sample document, we can reduce the posting burden on employees to some extent. Okay. Then the second type of special documents is recurring documents. First, let us try to understand what is this recurring documents. There are some business transactions which occur regularly at fixed intervals. Examples are rent payment, payment of term loan installment, and payment of vehicle loan installment, etc. In order to post this type of transactions, we can use the recurring document functionality. To use the recurring documents, two conditions have to be satisfied. Very, very important. In order to use this recurring document functionality, right, the business transaction has to satisfy two conditions, must and should be. Number one, the day of posting should be same in every interval. The amount of the business transaction should be same in every interval. Say, for example, you take rent. Every month you have to pay rent, right? Let us say every month rent is to be paid on first of every month, right? So first of every month is called day of posting. And also the amount of business transaction is same every month, right? So rent transaction is satisfying these two conditions. So we can use this recurring document functionality to post rent payment every month. Similarly, we have taken one term loan. And the term loan is to be repaid in the form of installment, right? So let us say 5th of every month, we have to repay installment. So 5th of every month is the day of posting. And the amount of the term loan installment is also same, right? So the term loan installment payment is also satisfying these two conditions. So we can use this recurring document functionality. Similarly, we have taken one vehicle loan. So vehicle loan is to be paid on 5th of every month. Day of posting is same, and normally the vehicle installment also is same every month, right? So like that, there are some business transactions which satisfy these two conditions. In order to post this type of business transactions, right, we can use this recurring document functionality. For example, we are paying salaries to our employees on 28th of every month. So they are posting the same. But the total salary bill will be same every month? Yes or no? Total salary bill of your company will be same every month?
No,
Yes
sir.
or no?
No, sir.
No, right? In that case, we cannot use this recurring document functionality. If you want, you can use what you can use now? Sample document. Got it now? So let us assume that there are 500 business transactions which are taking place on 1st of every month, right? Then you create 500 recurring documents for these 500 business transactions which are to be posted on 1st of every month. Then on 1st of every month, the user executes one transaction code. In that transaction code, he enters the information in 7 to 8 fields. Then the system will post all the 500 accounting documents. That's it. It is not necessary to use the F-02 transaction code 500 times. Clear, no? This is how the recurring documents will help the users to reduce the posting burden. For every recurring document, we should specify the first run date, last run date, and interval for posting. This I will show you while creating the recurring document. The original recurring documents do not update any transaction figures. Remember, the reference documents also. Reference documents or special documents will not update any GL account balances. Will not update any GL account balances. They are just stored in the database. The transaction figures are updated when the accounting documents are posted using the recurring documents by running the recurring cycle. So how to execute the recurring cycle, I will show you. The following functions are available for the recurring documents. Number 1, display. Number 2, change. Number 3, delete. So we have to define a special number range for recurring documents also. The number range number for recurring documents is X1, right? Just to give me 1 minute. Yes, I am back. So again, first we have to create the number ranges for recurring documents. Transaction code FBN1. Company code is equal to SSKV. Click on change in roles. So till now we have used the maximum number 2 lakhs, right? Now you can start using from 2 lakh 1. User number ranges cannot be used again. So click on insert line. Number is equal to X1. Year is equal to 2022. From number 2 lakh 1 to number 3 lakhs. Click on save. Now, creation of recurring document, FBD1. Company code is equal to SSKP. Here, out of the GL accounts you have created, rent business transaction is satisfying these 2 conditions, right? So I am going to create the recurring document for the rent business transaction. Okay. First run on 1/4/2022. Means I want to use this recurring document to post rent from 1/4/2022. Suppose if you want to use it from today, we can give it 1/9/2022 as you wish. As you wish means according to requirement. Here I am giving 1/4/2022. Last run off 31st December 2025. Means 23, 24, 25. 23, 24, 25. Means the lease agreement is for 3 years. So I want to use this recurring document to post rent for 3 years. Suppose if you want to use this recurring document to post rent throughout the life of the enterprise, right? In that case, just like that, you can enter 31st December 9,990. Okay, as per the requirement. So last and on, you make it as 31st December 9,999. Interval in months. So according to system standard functionality, minimum interval is month. Here, if this business transaction is to be posted every month, we enter 01. If the business transaction is to be posted every 2 months, we enter 02. Every quarter, 03. Every 4 months, 04. It depends upon the nature of the business transaction, how frequently you have to post. Right? Say, for example, this is the rent business transaction, right? So the rent is to be paid every month and it has to be posted every month, right? So we use 01. Interval in months, 01. Suppose you are creating the recurring document for the term loan installment payment. Then what will be the interval? It depends upon the repayment schedule of the term loan. It depends upon the repayment schedule of the term loan, right? If the term loan is to be repaid every month, we enter 01. If the installment is to be paid every 3 months, every quarterly payment, we enter 03. If the installment is every 6 months, we enter 06. It depends upon the business transaction nature, right? Then document type is equal to SCA. Document type is equal to SCA. Other things are as usual. Posting key is equal to 40. The account is 4,300,000. The account is 4,300,000. Click on enter. Here it is giving one warning message, right? Do one thing after clicking on enter. You write one sentence there. Ignore the warning message. Ignore the warning message by clicking on enter button. Ignore the warning message by clicking on enter button. See, what is the warning message? First run is in the past. Means here we have given the first run on 1/4/2022, right? But today, 1st September 2022, right? That's why it is giving the warning message. Here, this is called posting schedule. What is the posting schedule here? Starting from 1/4/2022 till 31st December 9,999, every month it is to be posted. So actually we are in 1st September, but we have given the first run 1/4/2022. Means we have to post this transaction starting from 1/4/2022. That's why it is giving this warning message. Just ignore the warning message. Remember, whenever I say ignore warning message, you have to remember that you have to click on enter button. Other things are as usual. The amount is equal to 20,000. Business area SSKV. Text plus. I'm sorry. Text being rent paid. Posting key 50. The account is 2,100,000. Click on enter. The amount is as this. Business area SSKV. Text place. Click on display document overview. See, rent account data to cash. Click on save. See, document 2,01,000 was posted in the stored. I'm sorry. Document 2,01,000 was stored in the company code SSKV. Now write down the sample document header. Not sample document, recurring document. The recurring document header is stored in the table BKPF, is stored in the table BKPF with the document status D, with the document status D. The document to line items, sorry, the recurring document to line items, the recurring document to line items are stored in the table BSEG. BSEG. Look at the screen. SC16M. Table BKPF, right? Company code SSKV. Document number 201. Fiscal year 2022. Click on execute. See here. This is the document number, right? And you see the status D. D means recurring entry document. Recurring entry document. Now, if you want to display line items of the recurring document, you enter the table name BSEG. You click on enter. Then company code SSKV. Document number 201. Fiscal year 2022. So if you want to display single line item, you can enter one. Otherwise, if you want to display both the line items, need not enter anything here. Click on execute. See, two line items are there. Next, to display recurring documents, F.15. Company code is equal to SSKV. Document number 201. Fiscal year 2022. Fiscal year 2022. See, if you know the document number, you can directly enter the document number. Suppose if you don't know the document number to be displayed, as usual, 1 to all names. Click on execute. See how to interpret this document now. See, company code SSKV. This is the line item numbers, right? Then posting key 4050, document number 201, account type. First item is yes, second item is yes. What is account type yes represents?
GL.
What is the account type yes represents?
GL account.
GL account, exactly. So this is the posting date. This is the first line item account number, second line item account number. Then date 1/9/2022, first run 1/4/2022, next run 1/4/2022. So as per the posting schedule, we have to execute the recurring cycle on 1/4/2022 and the documents are to be posted. But did we execute the recurring cycle and post the document? No. That's why system is saying that next run is on 1/4/2022. Suppose you have executed the recurring cycle and you have posted on 1/4/2022. Then the system automatically changes this date to 1/5/2022. Last run 31st December 9,990. This is how we have to interpret the recurring document in SAP system. Now, to post the documents using recurring documents. This we will see in tomorrow's class because in our apartments Pandal, Ganesh Pandal, today we have to perform puja. So I have to attend there by 8:30. So I am closing the session just a little bit before. Okay. Tomorrow we will see remaining things. And if you have any questions also, please ask them tomorrow.